Sea, the Atlantic Sea, Bay of Biscay, Mediterranean, a few lakes, Loch Currach, the River Shannon, River Lee, just to escape from everyday life, I think. Something totally different and a wonderful tradition. I hope it can be kept alive so people in the future will enjoy this kind of primitive thing, you know. It's something very unique because you're so close to the water. Just a piece of cloth separating you. Try and develop my career here, I think. And then I had the idea to build a Currach here and have a Currach on the Mediterranean. It's a lovely city, I love living here. I love living in Catalonia, it's great. My work is all hands-on, and I guess the Currach uses canvas and wood, and that's basically what I use with the old quadros. But they are very separate things as well. A Currach has a set amount of time, there's a set amount of jobs that you have to do in order to finish it, but a painting might never be finished, or it might take a lot longer. You're never sure of when it's going to be finished, you know. So I enjoy that about a Currach. It's definite work that you have for a definite amount of time until the whole thing is complete and on the water. And then you have hours of enjoyment out on the water after that. Oh, I don't really even need that. There are difference in the Mediterranean. This gap between the trough and the peak in the wave, it's a lot closer, you know, than the Atlantic is more of a rolling ocean with big waves. So they're a very, very seaworthy boat. They can take the stress of the Atlantic. I imagine it will go very well in the Mediterranean. There wouldn't be more than 10, I'd say, in Ireland. Maybe only 5 doing it professionally, or, you know, there isn't a huge use for currachs. There's still men that use them for fishing, but mostly they're used for sport now. In the summer, they're raced in regattas, off the coast of Ireland, off the west coast mostly. Along the coast there would still be a regard for currachs, but a lot of the knowledge would be stuff you'd have to look for. No, it wouldn't be at hand, say. So there's many books that were written long ago about currachs. In 1936 a man made a book about all the different types of currachs. I've made boats in Ireland, in Galway, Kilkenny, Kerry, Dublin, in Tasmania, in Australia, and here in Barcelona. Usually when I build a boat I leave it in the place that I build it, because currachs are such temporary structures. They're only built to last for 10 years, so they're things I can make in a month of spare time and enjoy the sea and enjoy it with other people, and then leave the boat with the people for them to enjoy it further. And I'm tying it on here with juted nylon, it's called, which is the modern equivalent to horsehair. They used horsehair in the past, so that the stretch that it takes when I tie in each one, the whole length of string is consecutive. So as I tie in each one, each rib becomes firm, and firm onto the lath as well, which gives a very strong, it's a lot of work to get the first one in. You have to correct every rib and make sure that they're all even. But once you have your first one in, you work off that one with your second, third, and then you complete the boat that way. When is Narcissus going to get here? It's 8 o'clock already.
Hey man.
Hey Narcissus. Hey,
Good.
how's it going, man?
Good.
Yeah, it's true.
The same
I came with
grain
luck, no?
orientation. No?
We couldn't have planned it better, no?
Yeah, good, it came. So the grain is pretty flat, so... Ell sap unes coses i un sé d'altres, i entre tots dos compartim coneixements, amb la qual ens enriquim els dos. Els mestres d'aixa tenen els seus coneixements, però se'ls han fet a base de la seva vida, de treballar, i no és una cosa gratuïta que es dona així com així. O sigui, té un preu, hi ha un procés d'aprenentatge.
But he was old man, very grumpy, very set in his ways. I don't think he spoke to me much at all, so all the learning that I got from it was just by watching and learning from mistakes, and paid for my mistakes usually with a good bark from the old man. And then I moved to Cork in the south of Ireland and found some more work involving boats, but this time with currachs, and learned how to build a boat. That's why I'm building a boat now in Barcelona, so that we can get a group of people together and enjoy the water and learn something about the sea.
A little bit more, okay.
Oh, joder. Good work. It's great to get that done.
How's the fire underneath? Huh? How's the fire there?
That's good, very good. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Right on your lens. This is far easier than using tar. Tar wouldn't be much use in the Mediterranean. I think we'd melt and we'd end up sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Something like a marine version of Daedalus and Icarus probably would be the result. So we are using caucho, which is a plastic-based paint, but very flexible and dries into a very tough film. So it serves the same purpose as Alcatran. It's far less messy and has the same results. So I'm very happy with it.
Aquest moment pel Marc ha de ser molt guai també avui, que el posi aquí tot. Això té ànima, no és plàstic.
It has the hands of many people in it, and a lot of people have seen how they're constructed, and there's a good few people here today to see her go in the water. It's a happy day. Yeah, and there's definitely a soul inside her for sure, and blood and sweat.